Okay, lovely stampers, we're going to try this. I'm going to upload my video. I'm very disappointed. I was ready to roll and get this all done. So what I created was this little pouch that you could do for Father's Day or 4th of July. I added a cookie to it. I made mine for 4th of July. The first part of my video, I went ahead and stamped the sentiment onto our tag, but I did that with our Stamparatus and then used a Stampin' Write marker to just put the words "be strong and be brave," and I wanted to do it on the Stamparatus so that I could go over it a couple times if needed. Then the next step, which is where it got cut off, was I wanted to go ahead and get all my stamping done. So I am using Real Red and then the star from the Hats Off bundle. And I'm just going to randomly stamp the star all over my basic white piece of paper. And it's, sorry, my basic white cardstock. And this piece of paper is 5 3/8 by 2 3/4. Okay, now that we did that, we got all of our stamping out of the way, I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and we are going to score our cardstock. So let me get this put back here. So we need a piece of Night of Navy cardstock that is 7 inches by 11 inches. And I have that right here. And what we're going to do is on the 11-inch side, we want to score it at 2 inches. At 2 3/4 of an inch. At 7 1/4 and at 8. And then we're going to put it on the 7-inch side and we're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch. And 6 1/4 inches. Okay, then we're going to put our paper trimmer away. We're going to bring in our bone folder and we are going to fold and burnish all of our score lines. Okay, so this is what you're left with. You have a smaller end up at the top and then a wider end down at the bottom. And what you're going to do is with your top piece, you're going to take your paper snips and you are going to cut off the square and rectangle on both sides, just like that. Okay. And you're going to get rid of those. Then on the long side, you have these 2 score lines down here, and you're just going to cut up each of those to the first score line on both sides. Okay. Okay, now before we put our box together, I'm going to go ahead and adhere my basic white piece that I stamped on. That's going to go on the bottom. Just like that. And then I'm going to add my Designer Series paper, which is from the Well Suited, and I'm going to add that at the top, and that is cut at 5 3/8 by 1 7/8. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to add some adhesive here to my little tab there, and I'm going to fold that up to that bottom piece, and I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. Okay. Then I'm going to put glue all along this edge, and I'm going to glue up the side. Normally I would do it the other way around, but I wanted to not have a short side there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, then I'm going to take my Velcro dots and I put them together, and then I just folded it in half and cut them in half. Okay, and then you're going to adhere them to your little pouch here. Just like so. I want to make sure I get my Velcros going the right way. Okay, so I just put those along the edge there, and then I'm going to fold over my flap and press down. And then you could make sure that those are both stuck on there really good. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my embellishments. So I have my hat here. And I'm going to add my sentiment that I did. And then I just added a star that I cut out with my stitch stars. And then I layered these together with a mini glue dot. Just like so. And then I put those on the bottom of the pouch. And then I'm just going to glue my hat right on down, just like that, to the side. And that's all there is to this project, you guys. It'll also fit, you know, that big chewing gum with the baseball player on it. It'll fit that chewing gum. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I really apologize for the video not working today, you guys, but hopefully this will be just as good. I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.